Today we will be having Unit 23 Unit Review, Handling Data. Our objective is apply the acquired knowledge about handling data to answer related questions. Let us review using tallies. How do we use tally marks? I will show you an example. In this box, there will be shapes that will come out. Our task is to record how many circles are in there using the tally marks. Now, watch carefully. Look at the tally marks now. How many circles were there? You're right. We have 7 circles. Let us continue. We will be completing this chart. Remember, we have 7 circles. Next, we will be counting the squares using tally marks. Let us start. How many squares do we have? Yes, we have 14 squares. Next, we will be counting the triangles. How many triangles do we have? You're right. We have 12 triangles. Lastly, let us count the stars. How many stars do we have? Very good. We have 10 stars. Now, let us go further. Here's the record of animals in the zoo that are sick in a week. Our first task is to make total of each. Let us start. Check your answers. Having our tally chart completed, let us answer some questions. First, which has the largest number of sick animals? Very good. The tiger has the largest number of sick animals in that zoo. Second, which have the same number of sick animals? Good. The giraffe and elephant. How many fewer elephants than deer got sick? The number of elephants that got sick during that week is 4 less than the deer. Let us recall counting column. When data are in columns, we can answer some questions. Now let us try on page 98 of your book number 1. You can find here toy animals. They are in column. Let us compare the amounts. How many giraffes are there? There are 5 giraffes. How many more monkeys are there than hippos? There are 4 monkeys more than hippos. How many more monkeys than lions? There are 2 monkeys more than lions. How many fewer hippos than giraffes? There are 3 hippos lesser than giraffes. How many toy animals are there altogether? There are 17 toy animals. Let's have a review on pictograms. What are pictograms? Pictograms are pictures to show amounts. But if we look at this chart, will we understand what it meant? To understand a pictogram, we need to consider the key. The key is the one that's giving us the equivalent of the symbol. It will help us to make a total of the amounts of the data. Let us look at this pictogram again. These are the results of popular sports to a group of students. Let us use the key of the pictogram to make the total of the results. Remember, one triangle is equivalent to 2 children. Let us start. Having those results, let us answer some questions. Which is the least popular sport? Swimming got the least result, so it is the least popular sport. Next, which is the most popular sport? Football got the most result, so it is the most popular sport. How many children voted for football and swimming? 10 children voted for football and 2 voted for swimming. We put them together, it will give us 12. How many children voted for football and tennis? 10 voted for football and 4 voted for tennis. If we put them together, it will give us 14. How many children voted for hockey, basketball, and swimming? 8 voted for hockey, 6 voted for basketball, and 2 voted for swimming. If we put them all together, it will give us 16. How many children voted for hockey, basketball, and tennis? 8 voted for hockey, 6 voted for basketball, and 4 voted for tennis. If we put it together, it will give us 18. Lastly, let us talk about bar charts. What are bar charts? Bar charts or bar graph show amount information as bars about specific parameters. Let us look at this example. This bar chart is showing the height in centimeters. It shows the names of the children whose height were measured. Let us look further. The bars that are colored yellow, green, purple, blue, and red will guide us to identify the height of each girl. If we want to know the height of Kati, we will look for her name, check the top of the bar which number it is aligned. So the height of Kati is 112 centimeters. We do the same thing for Rachel's height. Rachel's height is 124 centimeters. Now that we know how to identify the height of these girls using the bar chart, we can answer some questions. Who among the girls is the tallest? Looking at the bar chart, the bar on Rachel's name is the highest, and if we are going to look at which number it is aligned, it is 124, which is still the highest. So, Rachel is the tallest among the girls. How much taller is Millie than Susan? Let us look at Millie's height. Millie's height is 121, and Susan's height is 106. If we are going to subtract their heights, there will be 15 centimeters in between their heights. So, Millie is 15 centimeters taller than Susan. How much shorter is Velvet than Kati? Look at Velvet's height. Velvet's height is 109, and Kati's height is 112. If we will subtract their heights, we will be having 3 centimeters gap. So, Velvet is 3 centimeters shorter than Kati. I hope those things reminds you about our lessons on handling data. Answer the assigned worksheet. It's been nice being with you. Thank you for all your efforts and cooperation. Stay safe. Bye.